Flosstube. This is Ginger, the RV Stitcher, known on Facebook and Instagram also as the RV Stitcher. Thank you for joining me today. It's been 3 weeks since my last Flosstube, and I think this is Flosstube number 4. And thank you for stopping by if you're new, and if you're returning, thank you very much for returning, subscribing, and hopefully like my video today. I'm just gonna kind of jump right in today. I have piles around me in my little small space here, and wasn't quite sure how I wanted to do this video. I think I may have showed you some things previously in my last video with when I went and got some new projects from my storage. So but I have worked on some of those I have not, and some of those I plan to work on in September. So I am going to do the AB Singo board that I saw introduced by Carolyn Zook on Flosstube, and I hope I had that right. She also has a Facebook page on the AB Singo plan to do that. So I will I'll try to put a picture in or something of my board, but that's what my plan is for September, is try to follow that. So what she does is you pick 25 things. Each project gets a letter. You can do multiple projects if you like. You can do more than one project for a letter, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So you don't have to pick 25 different projects. So I have picked 25 different ones, and then I believe the goal is to do 100 stitches a day when that letter is called, and she calls the letter, I believe, the night before. So then the next day you stitch on that project she calls the letter for 100 stitches is the goal, I believe. And you can review the rules. Hopefully I have them right. I may be a little off. I didn't review them right before the video, so it's been a little bit since I looked at it. But I do know which projects I put on my board to look at, or to work on. So let's see what else. I have a little bit of haul, but not very much. I will put some pictures in of our travels in this past 3 weeks. We did go see my dad in Southern Oregon to the ranch, and that was fun. So I have some pictures of the cows and things and the horse. And I think I got a picture of my dad's dog. Talked about his dog last time I was here. His dog's name is Daisy. She's a sweetheart, little border collie. And what else did we do? We've moved like 5 times in the last, I think in August we moved 5 times. So it's just been a whirlwind of activity and work and fun. And we went fishing. I have some pictures of fishing, I think. I didn't catch anything this time, but my husband did, so that was cool. My dad didn't catch anything either, but we'll try again next time. Got to see my son and his wife, and they are due in October, so that's exciting. So we went to a baby shower. So that was our main purpose of that visit, was to go to the baby shower down there. So they got a lot of nice things. I gave her some little hats that I knit, and a baby blanket that my mom has passed, but she had knit this baby blanket before she passed. She gave it to me. I don't remember when. It's been a long time. But I saved it and kept it and wrapped it up and gave it to her at the baby shower from my mom. So that was really special. A lot of meaning I felt in that gift. So anyway, let's get right to the stitching, because that's what you're here for. So hopefully you find some inspiration in my projects and enjoy looking at them. So not sure where to start. Let's see. I'll just start with what's on top and we'll go from there. So let me see. I have pictures on my phone, is why I'm going to look at my phone to show you some of the things. So you could screenshot it. Maybe if you pause the video, you can screenshot it on the picture if you're interested. So this is my, you probably can't see it. My goodness. There's my AB single board. So there's 25 projects on there. You probably can't read it. It might be blurry, but I will go over them with you. So I put the projects in the calendar A through Z. She did leave out the Y, so there's no Y. I put them in order. I noticed on Facebook a lot of everybody else, I think, scattered them about, but I thought, well, there's a bug in here. Didn't think that mattered much, because when she calls it, I'll mark it off. I don't think it really matters where it's at on the board, but I could be wrong. I'll try to go through these. This is my plans. If they've been worked on, I will show you that. Otherwise, you'll just see them as part of my plans. For the first one, which I know you've seen before, is called Patriotic Angel. And excuse me while I dig these out, and I hope my piles don't fall. I have like all kinds of piles here. Last month I worked on the Olympic through the Naptime Stitcher. She had the Olympic plans where you were given a, what do you call it? I'm at a loss for words what it's called. On paper, you're given a saying, whatever, and you do like stitch something with circles or whatever. Anyway, that's what I did last month. So some of this was worked on last month. Some of it hasn't been worked on in the last 3 weeks though. So this is the Patriotic Angel. She is letter A on my AB single board because of Angel. So Gold Collection Petite Dimensions AB single. I mean, Patriotic Angel. I think it's been too long since my last Flosstube. I felt like my last one went really well. This one, we'll see how it goes. So here she is. I don't think I have stitched on her anymore. This, let me find my board. I always lose my board. Let's see. Where did it go? There it is. This one, I don't think I've stitched on it in the last 3 weeks, but this is where she's at. The Patriotic Angel. Sorry if the lighting is off. I've also been working on the lighting. I sat here for like a half hour trying to get it right, and I'm still not happy with it. So I'm not a professional videographer, as you can see. So, but anyway, that is Patriotic Angel. As I'm done, I'm going to try to place them over here and hopefully they don't fall over again. Okay, the next one is Summer by the Sea. I know I briefly showed you this one last time. Sorry, I got stuff falling. I knew that would happen. Here's the Stitch the Summer Olympics I was talking about. So, anyway, I'm done with that. So I'm going to put that in my done pile somewhere. I'll just put it over there for now. And there goes the first pile. This one lives in my Garon Toten bag. Dragonfly bag. It's got the little pretty fabric inside, floral, and it's got a Velcro closure. You can find them on Facebook. This is Summer by the Sea by, sorry, it fell on the floor, so I'm picking it up here. Jeanette Douglas Designs. And I know last time I had done, I think I've only worked a little bit more on the fish. I don't think I've done a whole lot here. I did a little more on the little fish by the starfish. I have to pick up my stuff here. Let's see if I can tell you what. Oh, it's worked on linen, so I use it. It's Witchelt linen. What count is it? Let me see. It's on 32 count Witchelt linen with the called for threads. There's, I believe, specialty threads, Gloriana threads, and needlepoint ink silk, and Caron collection. And there is some charms and beads in that one. So I have winter. Oops. I have winter by the sea. And I also have autumn by the sea. But I am missing spring by the sea. Still have to purchase that one. So I'm doing them all in one piece of fabric. Those are slippery in those things. They're sliding around. Okay, sorry about itchy nose. I always seem to have itchy nose when I'm on here. Okay, the next one is dolphin. I don't think I've shown you dolphin. If I have, I'm sorry, but I do not believe I have. My phone case is falling. I have a picture of dolphin on my phone. Hopefully you can see it okay. Let's see, it's over here. One. So this is called Dolphin, the Shooting Star Collection by Carolyn Manning Designs. You can get this on her website, Carolyn Manning Designs. This is the one. I chose this one because I thought it will go good with the colors in our RV. And I like these colors. They're soothing colors to me, kind of peaceful. So that one is one of my new starts. And I'm doing it on Easy Grid. I think I saved the label, hopefully. Do not see it. So I'll just show you where I'm at. That's where I'm at on that one. Really wish the lighting was better. I apologize. Next time, maybe I can get it a little better. My husband's good at fixing my lighting for me, but he is not here right now, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to do this while he was gone. Let's see, I do have the tag on this fabric clear in here. It's a 28 count Laguna Easy Count. I bought this when I went to Acorns and Threads. So that is that one. And that lives in my bag I got at a craft, or what do they call those, little craft fair they had here at the park. The lady was selling those. I purchased that from her. It's pretty sweet. Okay, next on my plans is Deck the Halls, which I have shown this one before. I have a bunch of my Christmas stitches in this bag. Just a little, I think it's a lunch bag. Deck the Halls is by Satsuma Street. This is being done on it's an Ada. I want to say it's 16, excuse me, 16 count. they're kind of messy though. Her colors are so, whoops, so pretty and vibrant and bright. Gosh, it is quite the mess I have here. I think I said that last time I got this one out. I never fixed them. Anyway. Pretty, pretty. So Deck the Halls by Satsuma Street. And here is my progress on it. Which, I haven't worked on this one either since, I don't think since the last time I showed it. I will try to find that photo for you. Getting close. Getting close. Here we go. But if you're interested, look up Deck the Halls by Satsuma Street, and I'm sure you can find that one on there on the internet. Sorry I couldn't find that picture. I know I've shown it to you before in one of my previous videos. And next we have So You. Sheet bag, a little sheet folder by, it says in here, I think it's Creative Carol Designs. I thought she had her label on there. I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah, Creative Carol Designs. So she's at Creative Carol Designs Etsy.com, so she's on Etsy. And So You, I've showed you this one before. It's that one. So You by the Proper Stitcher. I found the Proper Stitcher on Flosstube the other day, so I was excited. I didn't know she had one, so that was cool to see. I'll show you my progress on this one. I think I have had progress on this one since my last video, so I can show something on this one. Sorry, I have a needle stuck in here. Let's put that here for now. There we go. There's the beginning of So I did mine on a darker fabric so that I would be able to see the white better. I wanted my little lamb to pop up on the fabric. So I've gotten a little tomato and some stars or snowflakes and the little scissors. 2 pairs of scissors done. That is on an Ada. And if I see the card in here, I will let you know what size of Ada it is. Oh my, I just realized my air conditioning came on, so I'm going to pause until it goes off. Hold on, please. Okay, sorry, my air conditioning went off. I'll try to pause it when that comes on. I know it's probably already hard to hear me because I'm very soft-spoken. Then the air conditioner comes on, you probably can't hear me at all. But anyway, I could not find the fabric for that. I think it was 16 count Ada for So You that I bought at Acorns and Threads, and I'm sorry, don't remember the name of the fabric color. And next on my plans is Opal Fairy. And Opal Fairy I have put on a Q-snap because I was doing some of the beading and I thought that might be easier for me to do because usually I do it in hand. This one is stitched on. I do have the card for once. Bee Stitch Me. And this is 20 count Sleet Ada. And this is what Opal Fairy will look like when she's done. She's a Mirabilia. And I picked Opal because that is the month of my birthday. There's so many to choose from, it's hard to choose. And this is what she looks like. I did work on some of the beading. I even put on the little special bead here. Treasure bead, I think they call it. I'm working more up in her dress, up this way. And I'm working for the half page finish here. That's what I'm working towards. And then up above that will be her hands, arms, and her wings. Or, yeah, her angel. Or fairy wings, I guess they're called. I did some more of the beads here. It's hard to fit in the beads on my little small count fabric, so the next Mirabilia I'm going to do on a larger fabric count. I like this fabric. There's a good picture of what it looks like. It's called Sleet. It's really pretty, and I think it looks good on it, but next time I will know to do a larger count of fabric. And these are all the pretty colors of her. Lots. I believe they're all DMC colors. And I have her in my rabbit bronze bag. And whoops, I left out this. I'll lose it if I don't put it back in there now. Okay. We have Opal Fairy, then we have Spooky Collage. So a Halloween one. And I think it's at the bottom of my pile. Worked on this a little bit yesterday. This is a buttoned and beaded Mill Hill kit called Spooky Collage. I have that frame also. Don't know where, I have to find it. But I do know I have it because when I ordered this years ago, I ordered the frame with it. So, but this is where I'm at on this one. Let me hold this behind it maybe. So I worked on the ghost today, or yesterday I worked on the ghost. I have some of the beads done. I think this section is done with the cobweb. And I think the kitty cat section is done. That one is fun. It's on everything called for, perforated paper. And I even got the little bead that comes with it, the button collection, the little candy corn. And it lives in this really cool bag I have here by Goose Designs. I haven't seen her bags in a while. Is she still making bags? This one I bought a long time ago. I like it. It has a cool picture on the inside of the haunted house. Pretty neat bag. Anyway, all the called for supplies on this one. And my beads live in their little Altoid 10 that I converted into a needle minders here. And then I have little sticky, one of those Bead Buddy sticky pads on the bottom that I cut to fit. That is how I keep my Mill Hills with beads. Then we have Mechanical Seahorse, which I've shown numerous times. And let me find it here. Where did that one go? I have not worked on this one, so I will just briefly show this one real quick. If you haven't watched my videos before, this is a full coverage Mechanical Seahorse Cross Stitch Studio Stitch Along. It was called Under the Sea Stitch Along when it first came out, but now they've entered the whole design since the Stitch Along is over, and it is called Mechanical Seahorse. And I apologize if that air conditioning comes on and I forget to turn it off. Sorry about that. At least you can still see the projects. You might not be able to hear me talk, but be able to see. That's that one. And then next on my projects is Infant in a Manger. I did find, I was missing this pattern for a while. I had my project. It's a very small project, but I was missing the pattern, but I was able to find it. It was in a magazine that I got on when I used to have Readly, the Readly app, where you can get all kinds of different magazines for like $11 a month. I think it is a really good deal. I might subscribe back to it, but I had the PDF downloaded when I had that, and this one is called Away in a Manger, and you make this nativity stable. So I thought that was pretty cool. So you actually make a little stand-up, and every side is cross-stitched a different scene. And the one I'm working on is the manger part. The one I just showed you is the part I'm on. I think I showed this in the last one, and I don't think I've worked on it yet, because I just found that, finally found the pattern. And this, I'm working on a Laguna 32 count, and the color just, it's B-Stitch Me, the color just says 513, it's just a number, not a color, not a name. I have strings and fabric everywhere here. So that is, it's just the beginning of my, I know I'm doing it on Aida and not perforated paper, but I thought I could still put it together like a little stand-up pillow is my plan. Just sew it up on all sides and stuff it with fiber fill and make a little pillow stand-up. Sorry about the zipper. That goes back in here. Then if you hear snoring, it's my puppy dog. She's down here snoring. I think my talking on my Flosstubes puts them to sleep. Every time I do a Flosstube, they're sleeping usually, which is a good thing. Next one is Happy Campers. And I've shown this one also. Well, here's the bag of the project. Okay. This is by the Blue Flower, Happy Campers. Original design by Janine McGowan. It's a cover page for it. And this is where I've gotten to on this one. I don't think I've worked on this one since I talked to you last, but it's in my plans to do for my AB single board for next month. So I'll put 100 stitches in somewhere. More than likely it'll be this fill in here that I will work on. And then we have a new start called Madonna and Child by Teresa Kogut. I apologize for everything, so I have to find the cover page for it. And quit apologizing, huh? Let's see. Goes over there. That goes over there. Here's my beads for Opal Fairy. Keep them in this box. Put that away. Here it is. So here's the cover page. Teresa Kogut, Madonna and Child. And that one's living in my sheep bag. I have a very tiny start on this one, very small. And there's threads everywhere, because this one's where I started. I started in the middle, and it was very confetti heavy where I started, so I kind of just parked. Sorry for the wrinkles. I didn't iron this time for my preparation. So I started in the middle. I think that's near the baby's head, I think. So it's that one. And then the Linen and Threads Mystery. I don't think I showed this one yet. I took a picture of this one because it's also one I just have on my iPad. And let me find you that picture. So the picture I found online didn't show the whole thing in dark red, but it's showing it. Oh, there you go. So it's the Linen and Threads. I believe it's the 2020 stitch along. Mystery stitch along. So I call this my memorial stitch. So here's the paper, 2020 Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler. So this is just the first section, first part, when they released it. And I'm be stitching it on a Be Stitch Me Opalescent 18 count fabric. There's no color listed on there. And I'm also using sulky threads for this one. So they come in these little bobbins. So it's sulky 12 weight. Itchy nose. So I'm calling this my memorial sampler because I am doing the initials, which I know are going to be hard to see because they're very light, but I intended it that way. I just kind of want them to be faint in the background. So I did them with this light pink. So like this is my mom, LKC. I did her around the butterfly because she loved butterflies. And most of the stitching I'm doing in this dark navy blue, except for if there's an animal or insect. In this case, I'm going to do them in this pink. And all the initials are going to be in this light variegated yellow pinky color. This is, oh, there goes my air conditioner. Hold on. Okay. So I turned off the air, or I turned it way up, so I don't think it'll come back on. Anyway, So these are the initials BB. I only did that because my mom had a baby that didn't make it. So a little brother or sister for me. And this one is my initials of my grandmother on my mom's side. And these are my grandpa's initial on my mom's side. And this is for my niece. And that's it so far for initials. And I have one more, I think I have one more motif down here. And then that will be the bottom. And then we'll start going back over. So I really like working on this one. I like the opalescent glittery fabric. I love the colors. So this one's fun to work on. I was glad to get this one out again. It's been, I think this one's about 4 years old since I've been working on it. Well, 2020, so that would make sense. 4 years old, right? What's that one? So that one will be on my AB single board. And then the next one I have is A Merry Pair, but also by Satsuma Street. And this is worked on perforated paper, 14 count perforated paper with DMC floss. So all the contents it says to use, I'm using. Called for it. Oh, goodness. And that one, I haven't started yet, but it's on my bingo board, so I will be working on that one. And next is the Santa collection. I showed this one last time. And I have started a new Santa Claus. This is Dimensions, a very old one. Set of 8 ornaments by Dimensions on perforated plastic. 14 count ivory plastic canvas. Has DMC, or has their floss and metallic thread. And I am working on the pink. He looks kind of pink, the pink Santa Claus there with the bag, the rip in his bag. That's the one I'm working on, and this is where I've got to. I stitched his bag, and I even did I'm doing the back stitch as I go along. And somebody asked if I plan to do all of those. Yeah, I do plan to do all of them eventually. Who knows how long it will take me, but I do plan to do them all. One of them I'm going to redo because I don't know where it went. It was years ago in the 90s that I was doing this, and I may have given that Santa away, or maybe it's in my Christmas decorations somewhere. I don't remember, but I plan to do those all again. And next is the Treasure Island Stitch Along. Once again, I don't think I've worked on this one yet, or this last 3 weeks. No, I have not. This is by Owl Forest Embroidery. It was their Stitch Along for 2024, I believe. Or maybe 3. And it's called Treasure Island. It is all done now, of course, and they have released the pattern. You can get their pattern online at Owl Forest Embroidery. And I'm showing you the back. So this is the last pirate I worked on, was this guy. But here is the whole design so far. This might help kind of see through on that linen. So there you go, that's a little better. pretty big one. I was just noticing, I don't think I finished the ship. Well, maybe I did. Yeah, I guess I did. I thought maybe it continued on. I thought, but that is the end of the water and the ship. So I did finish the ship. So that's the Owl Forest embroidery stitch along. Lives in this bag with all the called for fabric and floss I got from them. And then we have the 2024 Prairie Schooler Santa. Now I just got this one at Acorns and Threads. I bought it, if I can find it. And I haven't started it yet. Sorry, I know it's here somewhere. I just have to find it. Here it is. Nope, that's the 21. Did I put 24? Oops, sorry, I almost showed you the pattern. Oh, I know. It's in my haul because I just got it. Hold on. It's over here. It's on my bingo board, so I kind of have them in little various places here. I don't feel too organized today. Okay, here is a 2024 Prairie Schooler Santa. I'm excited to start one of these. I haven't done one yet, and I've wanted to do them for a long time. I wanted to do all the Santas. I think they're so cute, and I love Prairie Schooler. So, they say to do it on 18 count. What do I have here? Oh, I have 18 count. So this is one of the Oops fabric I got from Be Stitch Me, 18 count. And I'm going to try doing it on this one. I think I won't be able to get this fabric again because it's an Oops, but I can at least do maybe 3 or 4 on this, I hope, this fabric. So I have the 2024 and the 2021, which I've had for since 21, but haven't ever started it yet. So that one is in this bag, I believe. Yeah. So I was going to do this on this other fabric, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to use this, the Oops fabric. And this one is called 2021 Santa Winter Woods. I love this one. I love the animals. All about the animals. I have some of the floss. I was going to use this fabric. I think it's, what do people say, the old weeks or whatever. It's really, I've done some other projects on this. I cannot remember right now what it was. I think I finished some projects, but it's really, it's pretty, but it's for me it's hard to stitch on. It's really light, if that makes sense. It's and it's really tiny. I don't know what count it is, but it's pretty small count. Linen. So anyway, I will use it on something else. Maybe some smalls or something that I can put on that one. Out of the way in my fabric stash. Sorry. I just drank some of my coffee, so let's see. Now we have Summer Quaker. Haven't started that one. It's on my bingo board. It is also in my haul box here. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. This is Summer Quaker. I have the called for floss. It's the Stinky Dye Silk saffron color. There's the silk. And I'm going to work on this one. I haven't decided what fabric to use yet on this. I think it looks really good on the white, but I looked through my stash and I don't think I have any white, so I'm thinking about doing it on, if you want to comment, I would be open for your opinion on whether or not I should do it on this. So it calls for 28 count Laguna. This is some Zweigart 18 count Ada that I got just from, I think it was like Hobby Lobby or something. Artist. I don't know, but it's the color is called, what is the color name? I don't see a color name on it. It doesn't say that I can see. It just says vintage. It's kind of a blue gray white. What do you think? Would that look good on there? Or should I just buy some white? Opinions, please. Kind of want to use my stash, but if it's not going to look good, I'll go try to find some white. So that's that one. And then that was the summer Quaker. So this is part of my haul. I went and got the spring Quaker. Spring Quaker is purple. So I was thinking of using that same fabric for this. I think I would have enough to do both. And when I ordered this from Lindy Stitches, this pattern, and I got the called for floss with it. This is Classic Colorworks. What's it called? Blooming Crocus. Blooming Crocus. You can see that. So that is on my bingo board to do. And then the 365 Days of Warm Woolly Welcomes. I haven't worked on this one the last 3 weeks, but I will briefly show it to you since you've seen it before if you've watched me. This is what it looks like. And I'll be working on the watermelon because that's where I left off last time for August. And I'll just show you real quick. It hasn't moved. It's the same as it was. So I'll be working on the watermelon, goes right here. I'd like to finish the words too. I need to put in the word warm. I guess that's the only word I'm missing, warm. So maybe I'll work on that too. And then we have Fantastic Fungi. I don't believe I've shown this one yet on my channel. I have a picture of this one on my phone, but I will show you the stitching first because somebody's trying to call me right now, so I don't want to open my phone pictures up right now. Sorry, I'm trying to get the needle minder off. It's a Christmas needle minder, doesn't really go with mushrooms. This one I'm using, I believe, yeah, it's DMC floss. I will need my board for this one because this is done on the called for floss and linen. I'm going to have to pause. Somebody's calling me. Okay, sorry for that interruption. Okay, I think I was here. This is Fantastic Fungi. It was, I will pull up the information on it. But this is what it looks like so far. All my little mushrooms. There's a little mushroom border. It's cute. So I've got the border all done, like a diamond shape. And the information on this one is, I don't think I have a printout. I think this is also just on my pictures. Well, here's what the finished design looks like. I'm trying to find if I have any other information on it. I think it was caterpillar cross stitch. I'm sorry, I don't. You can get the design on Etsy. It's still available on Etsy. I think it's caterpillar cross stitch. So it's a pretty old pattern. I want to say maybe 2019, 2020, somewhere around there is when I started this one. Hold, please. Okay, sorry about that. My husband called. First my son, then my husband. So I had to take those phone calls. So the next one I have, I showed you the fantastic fungi was the last one. Then my hair looks horrible today. I'm sorry. Anyway, the next one I have is a Dimensions Gold Collection Christmas Village Ornaments. I don't know if I've showed this one yet. So I think maybe I did. I started the Rudolph Tree Farm, the one in the top middle. This is also on my AB single board, using the called for material and floss that came with the fabric. And this is how my Rudolph Tree Farm looks so far. It's pretty good. Finished the window up there. I think maybe I did work on that a little bit since I talked last. Not positive. And then, let's see, we have Star of Wonder. Star of Wonder. Don't remember which one that is. Oh, Star of Wonder was the Fat Quarter Shop stitch along. And I tried to stay and get this done in the allotted time and keep up with the stitch along. But once again, stitch alongs I'm just not good at keeping up with because, you know, all the things. I want to do something different. And I run out of time. But I did get the 4 leaves done in the 4 corners. That's Star of Wonder, the Fat Quarter Shop stitch along that she did. I think it was Christmas in July that she worked on that one. And I have a picture of that one. I'm using, let's see, I'm using these not called for. I had these in my stash. The Bee Stitch Me Hand Dyed Silk. Just 3 colors is all you need for this. I think 3. Is it only 3? I think there's only 3 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 4 colors. Sorry, 4 colors. 2 greens, a pink, and a reddish color is what I'm using. And I can show you a picture of that one on my phone. Sorry about the zipper. And let's see. took so many pictures these past few months. I have to wade through all these pictures to find what I'm looking for. Just like the other Satsuma one. I know I had a picture of it, but sorry, I do not have a picture of that one or cannot find it. I think it might be on my other tablet, but it's Star of Wonder by Fat Quarter Shop. If you go to their web store, fatquartershop.com, and search Star of Wonder, it will come up. Okay, and the next one on my AB single board, we're almost done with my board here, is a fox. It's the fox, what's it called? It's called Garden Fox. This is a little tiny stitch that I got out of the, what is it, Cross Stitcher magazine, February 2024 issue. And it's this little card up here, came with the free gift of a card. And I am just stitching that. And this is what it will look like when it's finished. Called for floss and material. And I'm not very far. I don't even know which side's up. I think it's that way. It's my little fox. That one was cute. And the last one on my AB single board is called, oh, and it must be really, it's really warm out today for us. I think it's 86 degrees here. So my air conditioning came on. I didn't think it would because I put it up to like 78. I'll try to talk a little louder. Sorry. I don't want to pause you again. So, let's see. The last one on my AB single board is called, it's an Owl Forest embroidery. That's what it looks like. I started this one years ago also. I have the called for fabric and floss for this. It came from Owl Forest embroidery. And I think it's called Protected Forest is what the pattern name is. Here's my board. Losing my board. And this is where I'm at. I don't think I've showed this one yet. Oops. See that? Okay. So I finished the bear last night. It's kind of crooked. So that's where I'm at on that one. It's cute. I like the little frog. I like the variegation of their floss. It's pretty. That is the last one on my AB single board. So, what else do I have out here? Not too much left. Oh, I wanted to show you, this is from, this was a Stitch Quarterly called Sweet Laurel by Fat Quarter Shop. I get their Stitch Quarterly every quarter. Their needle minders. I have that needle minder somewhere. No, it's in one of my project bags. And this one is almost done. I don't have a whole lot. I love this fabric. I'm gonna order more of this fabric. It's so soft. It is called Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim. This one's up. close to a finish on this one. Not too much more. I was trying to get a finish on this before my Flosstube, but didn't quite make it. Still got a bit to go. Using the called for floss and fabric. Like I said, I like this fabric. It's called 14 count Ada, but man, it doesn't feel like Ada. It's just so soft. It feels like a, I don't know. I really like this one. Fiber on a whim. I've been working on that one. And my colors just in this little Ziploc baggie. Wound around some. Used to get these coffee. You know your coffee sleeves you get when you buy a coffee? I thought it was funny. I cut them up into little things. This one had penguins on it. So I cut them up into little things and just wind it like a bobbin around it. So that's that one. So you don't have to spend a lot of money if you don't want to. And forest animal one, and I did finish. I know I've showed this before. It's a finish, but I fully finished it with the. I put the trim around. It's the only trim I had available. So it's kind of Christmassy, but I think it kind of matches. So if you can see that, it's kind of glittery trim. I stitched it on, kind of a. I don't know what kind of stitch you call that, ladder stitch or whatever. And then on the back, I put the felt. Self-adhesive felt on there, put my initials and the date. So, little guy. And I think I showed you this one already, but I finished it. I put the felt on the back, but I haven't put my initials and date on it yet. So let me know when you finish things. Do you put the date you finish it or the date you started it? I can't remember when I started it, so I think I'm going to put the year I finished it. And I'm going to put this little string on there. I haven't done that yet. I set it up to do, but I haven't done it yet. Oh, I just found a tag for some fabric, light mocha. I can't remember which project that was, but earlier in the project I said I got some fabric acorns and threads. I think it was the Sew You. So it was light mocha fabric on that one. Getting to the bottom of my pile and find some loose ends here. So my travel stitch, I usually take a Mill Hill project for my travel stitch. And the one I've been working on is Winter Holiday by Mill Hill Joy. And this is pretty close to being done. I think all I have left is some beading still. So I got the big bead on top, and I started the beading around the J. It's backwards. Sorry. And then once again, I have my little bead container for my beads, my sticky pad in there, my little tiny scissors, and put this all in here. I'll show you my bag. I keep it in for traveling. It fits right in my purse. I'm going to use one of these to put the Mill Hill, sort that out. It goes right here in this little bag. So it just buttons. It has a zipper pocket where I keep everything. God, the glare is horrible today. Sorry. Everything looks bright. That's that. And oh, so the reason I haven't worked on a lot of projects is because I've really been trying to work on baby stuff, to get baby stuff done. This is the birth sampler for the baby, one of the babies that's due in October, for my son that lives in Southern Oregon. And I've been working steadily on this one. Finally got both sides done. I'm almost done with this here. You see that? Specialty stitches there on the bottom. I still have a lot to go. It's called Grace and Love Burst Sampler by Stony Creek Collection. So I'm working on this little row here. I've done those. I have the words to do yet. And I haven't even got to that top one. I have a lot to do. Don't know that it's going to be done when he's born, but it's okay. He won't know. Okay, and then that lives in this bag. It's a fat quarter shop bag. All the cod for floss and fabric. That fabric is a linen fabric, which I find hard to stitch on, but it's 28 count linen. I have the little tag right here. Witchell. I think I got it from I got it from everythingcrossstitch.com. That's where I got the fabric from. And the pattern, probably, and the floss. I think I bought that all at once. And in my little bag here, I have some haul. One more stitchy thing, and I have a finish. And I think that's it. So I do have a giveaway today. And my husband's funny. He says, I think you should call them stitch-aways. So we have a stitch-away, our first stitch-away today. And it's this one. It's called Lady Claus. And it was a Stitch Quarterly from Fat Quarter Shop. And it's a It's So Emma pattern. So it's just a fold out the patterns inside, the flossless on the back. So that is the giveaway for today. In the comments, if you can just put the word lady, say lady, and I will enter you in the giveaway that I will announce in my next Flosstube, which I don't know when that will be. I try to do 2 weeks, but this one was 3 weeks, so we'll see how I do. Okay, so enter the word lady. And some haul. I got my Bee Stitch Me Fabric of the Month, and this one's called Sandbar 25 count Laguna. And I love it. I always love her fabrics. They're so pretty. And I know this light is just not. That looks pretty good. It's called Sandbar. So very pretty. Let's see the whole thing. I'm not sure what I'll do on that. That would be another, I don't know if I want to do the Quakers on that or not, but let me know what you think. And I think that's all the haul I have. And I have one finish in here. This is from a Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, I do have some other. Another interruption. I ran out of storage now on my iPad, so I have to figure that out. So this is my finish. I have altered this quite a bit. The Fat Quarter Shop pattern was called Boo Crew, C-R-E-W at the end of Boo, and I left off the word crew. I just wanted it to say Boo. So the cat was in a different spot, and the lantern was in a different, or the candle was in a different spot. So I moved those two things. I do have a picture of what the original pattern looks like. I can show you on my phone. And if it'll show on here, I can get it to the right light. So Boo Crew. That's what it looked like. So I moved the cat sideways and changed where the little candle was. So you can see that. So that is my finish. I haven't fully finished it yet, but I finished it. It's cute. I'll put it up somewhere for this Halloween, hopefully, if I can get it finished. I don't know if I do a stand-up or something. Might be able to do a drum. Yeah, probably not, because you wouldn't see the whole thing. Probably do a stand-up with it or something. Frame it. That's my finish. And I did have some other haul real quick. What is this? So at Lindy Stitches, this is Lindy Stitches, her card she sent with my order. And she sent you a free pattern, which is really cute. I actually like that one. It's cute. Little turtle heart. It's called Turtly Lovable. Oh, this is the purpose of my Lindy Stitches order, was to get these pony needles. I heard somebody talking about these needles. She sent a little candy too, coffee candy. I ate one. There's one more in there. Pony black needles. So I got the size 24, 26, and 28. I'm going to try those. I wanted to show you first before I tried them, so I haven't tried them yet, but I don't remember who I was watching that said they really liked them, so I'm always in search of a needle that I really like, because I don't like the DMC needles. Those don't do it for me, for whatever reason. And Lindy said just sent some little bird stickers. So cute. I think there's some more in there too, little stickers. Sorry, I'm digging in my envelope. Nope, 2 more little bird stitches. I mean, stickers. And candy. So I highly recommend Lindy Stitches. She packages it good. Everything came in good shape. And pretty fast too, if I remember right. Okay, and then I have in this bag that I showed you last time, I have my knitting, which I know if you don't cross stitch you might not be interested, but just want to show you making my little vertebrae sweater for my little grandson. And I'm working on the sleeve. I have my little camper needle stitch markers. And so this is the back. So I got the ribbing done on the bottom. And this is the neck. So there'll be another edging on the neck, and there'll be an edging on the sides still, and an edging on the sleeve when the sleeve's done. There'll be an edging along here also. So I'm frantically trying to get that done. I'm not a fast knitter. This is very soft, yummy yarn. And last but not least, we will do our Angel Kindness card by Teresa Kogut. I'll pick one. And try not to drop them on the floor like I did last week, or last 3 weeks ago. And I will randomly pick a card, any card. Let's pick this one right about here. What does she say? She says, spread love everywhere you go. Mother Teresa. And the quote on the back says, live with courage and share your light with others. Hopefully that's what I'm doing today, sharing my light with everyone. So happy stitching, everybody. Hope it wasn't too long. Sorry for all the interruptions. Have a great rest of your summer, rest of August. But we only have 2 days left, I think. So hopefully I'll get this edited and up pretty quickly. Probably not till tomorrow. So today is the 28th. 9th. So I'll have it up hopefully by tomorrow the 30th. So happy stitching, everyone. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.